2 years ago, walking into a crowded room of veterinarians and asking how many people have used ChatGPT. Almost nothing, right? Like maybe one or two people. And then recently go into a crowded room of vets and ask them how many are using ChatGPT or some form of AI scribe or large language model, whatever it is. And it's like 80 to 90%. It's insane, the turnaround. And the thing that is most concerning for me is the number of people who said before, I will never use it, to the number of people who are today saying things like, it's so good that I don't even need to check anymore. And that's very concerning because, and we've talked about this before on the pod, but AVSB is very clear on this, that ultimately the veterinarian is responsible. And so it will not be the case that the AI is going to be responsible for any sort of medical decision. If somebody goes to a state board, the veterinarian cannot say, well, the AI told me so. So that won't happen as far as I can tell. Although Adam, you'll probably correct me on that. Okay. So the idea that people get consistent results that they are happy with so that they get to the point, and then because of that, they get to a particular point where they don't need to critically evaluate that anymore. That is happening. It's very few and far between, like one out of maybe 500 people that I've talked to about this stuff. They're doing that. But the fact is that some people are doing that. And that in and of itself is concerning. But it would be no different than somebody getting a report back from a specialist and the specialist giving a recommendation and them not critically evaluating that recommendation within the context of everything else that they know about the animal. And so this is not different. It's just some people seem to be treating it a little bit different. And so what is the word that I'm looking for? The diligence that people have built up over the years of getting points of information and then consolidating that, synthesizing that in order to generate a care plan, that has not changed. It's just we have one new modality that is being exercised. And the idea that people are not critically evaluating it because it seems to be good enough, that's frightening. Right. And everyone should be concerned about that. Yeah. Those are my thoughts.
This a lot where it's like, okay, I'm going to vibe code something, but there's all these security risks. Well, it turns out that is such a important problem to solve that there's whole new categories of companies that are getting, spun up in order to solve that point.